Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you watch this. If you watch it in the replay, make sure you leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, whatever you're going to do. Just do something. That's all I say. It is almost 4 a.m. in Chicago, and we're going to see who's awake. I'm going to do my skincare while I'm sitting here. We'll see who's awake. If no one comes on, that means everybody had a great night on Friday, and they're sleeping like they should be, unlike me. Unlike people like me who are awake in the middle of the night, washing and deep conditioning their hair. And if you come in, just come on in and say hello. Trying to keep this skin looking good. Hey, Jenny. Why did you at least go to? Did you go to sleep too? Because I was asleep, and then I woke up. My plan was to take a nap last night and get up around 10ish and do a live, and that didn't happen. Hi, Sarah. How are you? So that didn't happen. So now I'm up now, washing my face like I should have been doing it 10 o'clock last night. So you're one of those people. We're going to have to get you to sleep, mama. Get you some sleep going. Okay, so I have to admit, I like the Pericone MD Cold Plasma Eye Cream. It's doing some good things. It's doing some good things. So, it's less than the Sowasu, so I can budget this when there's a 20% off coupon and I got a little coinage. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's working on these wrinkles. You know, we always are on the quest for the perfect eye cream that will work on the wrinkles and firm up the skin and tighten up these bags that we see underneath our eyes. That's, we don't add, right? We don't ask for much from an eye cream. We just ask for miracles, right? We don't ask for much, right? Exactly right. Sleep might help on you. I think I have a eye cream coming. Well, I tell you, a jade roller will depuff though. I have found that they will depuff. I've become, and I don't even keep mine in the refrigerator. You know, people keep them in the refrigerator to keep them cool. They are naturally cool. Of course, they will be cooler if you keep them in the refrigerator, but I ain't got time for all that. Then I gotta go to the refrigerator and get it out. I'll never use it. If I need, if I had the cute little mini fridge in my beauty area, aka my room, my bedroom. Yeah, you can get these so cheap too. I mean, nowadays, I remember when they were so expensive, and now you can just go on over to Marshalls and get it for like $7. I think that's what I paid for mine. Because remember when they first came out, they were like, "Oh, this is a jade roller. It is $45." Now, are these really jade? Who knows? But dang, I put a lot on right there. Let me put some back because we don't need that much. We gotta preserve this $110 eye cream. Because we got to make sure we look good. I think I paid like $7 for mine. I found it on clearance. No more than 10. No more than 10. This all should have been done last night. But it did not happen. So now. Yeah, they're so inexpensive now that you can get them. I do say like under the eyes, they do help with the depuffing process. Especially I guess if it was a little bit colder, I guess it would be like zoom. It would be just awesome. But yeah. So, okay. Oh my goodness. So, Melts is coming out with their holiday collection, and it is lovely. I posted it in the group. It's on my IG page, right? Um, and I was looking at a page that had it posted up, and this girl was like, the cultural appropriation. Now, mind you, she's not Mexican at all. She just went into this huge cultural appropriation conversation. And everybody was like, y'all, you do know that the owner is a first generation Mexican American, right? And in her video, her promo video of it, for this, for this, for what she's doing, she actually does it all in Spanish, a subtitle. Her to talk about her heritage and where it was inspired from. So everybody's trying to tell, and I mean, I get it that it's like Dios de los Muertos um, themed, which of course is November 1st. It is not necessarily, and maybe she's pulling it, wait a minute, maybe they're putting it out on November 1st. I don't know what the date, because it doesn't have the release date, I don't think yet. But anyway, so this girl goes into this huge thing going back and forth with people. And the reason why she knows all of this information, because people are like, you do know that she is Mexican American. And then she went to this whole thing about how Mexican Americans aren't really Mexicans. They're, and then, she called her pocho. And people were like, you do know that's insulting. And she's, saying she goes to Mexico to visit her grandparents. She just was, whatever. This chick went on and on and on. And this was based on the fact that she did a project about this subject and talked to her Mexican neighbor. I promise you, I can't make this up. And she was coming at the Mexicans. The Mexican people, the Mexican were like, wait a minute. The funny thing was is that the Mexican people were like, what are you talking about? What, and she said, yes, I promise you, she says it. She says that she talked to her, she did a project on us, so she knows. And and she's and she talked to her Mexican neighbor. I cannot make this shit up. I was like, okay, you need to dial it back, right? Mija, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I was like, I mean, because she was really like arguing with these people about it and going back and forth with them and telling them that they didn't understand because she understands better. And they're like, how could you tell me that I should be offended? They're like, you cannot tell a person of that culture that this is cultural appropriation and that they are appropriating their own culture. It was hilarious. I mean, she was like adamant. You all just don't know what you're talking about. I mean, she was doing it. She was doing it. I don't know. I should have gone and look at her IG page, because I mean, she was real serious. Hey, Sharon. I decided to be productive this morning. Right, exactly. It was hilarious. I mean, she was good. I mean, it was like 38 comments under her thing. And then I saw someone else doing that. It's like, and then I was scrolling through the comments some more because I said, well, let me see what else other people are saying. And it was another one. So much cultural appropriation. It's like, you know what? Y'all gonna need to like look at some shit before you make these comments. The girl is Mexican American. She has a right to celebrate her culture. She has a right to use her culture because everybody else ain't putting sugar skulls on everything and things like that. She was shown, and the video was very pretty and beautifully done, and she was saying where she did it, and things like that. Now, it was just, I was like, okay. I mean, so it's like, before y'all start throwing out the words cultural appropriation, you might want to check do a little research. And that just goes into something that we're going to talk about when I'm live for real. You know, we got a large amount of people. It's like, could y'all please do some research before y'all spout out some stupid shit? It was so funny. Um, because I was like, I mean, it's one thing if you say, I do something Asian inspired and I am culturally appropriating. I will give you that. I love ramen. I love ramen. So I have culturally appropriated ramen. I have. I love the shit. You know, I do. But and you could accuse me of cultural appropriation because I'm not Asian. But to tell someone of that culture that they are culture, you can say that they are, you know, they're they're, I don't want to say degrading, but they're just using it, and they're just, but to say cultural appropriation cannot happen if it is your culture. Now you might monetize it, commercialization, there we go. Right. Right. Thank you, Jenny. I couldn't get it out. You might be commercializing it, using it like that. That's one thing. But to say cultural appropriation, it's like y'all need to stop. Y'all better figure out these buzzwords before you use them. You can say, "Oh, look at you commercializing it, and you're doing it in a way that is not authentic." Or whatever, or whatever you want to say. But to say cultural appropriation to somebody of that race is ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. I'm like, yeah, what? And then to keep arguing with people, your stance, and you sound stupid. Right. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm like, I'm gonna need y'all to really go read up on what these words mean, what these terms mean before you just bandy it about and say, because you're gonna just make yourself look stupid. Like for instance, when everybody got upset with Rihanna when she did the geisha chic or whatever it was she called that blush. Um, Now, I knew she was gonna get some heat pushback on that. Now, every other people like, and here's what I'm always gonna say is that I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I can see somebody getting upset. I can see it being problematic. I can see this. So you should be able to see that. Now, when people be like, "Oh, you're being so sensitive," sometimes people are being a little sensitive, but they have every right to their sensitivities about their culture, especially if it has been done over and over again. People just appropriating their culture and acting like, oh my God, like for instance, let's just be real. There are things that are done in the Black community because let's be honest, Black community creates a lot of trends in America. It does, right, right, exactly. A lot of style trends, a lot of fashion trends do come from the urban communities, whether it be, African American, Hispanic, they do come from the urban communities. And so when it's called ghetto when we do it, and then all of a sudden it's cool when other people do it, it is problematic. That is problematic. Um, so that's when you get a little annoyed with the cultural appropriation. But also, I say that sometimes, hey, Denia, I will say that I think sometimes people just, need to chill on it sometimes because it's like now you making everything. Hi, Vicky. Hi. You're making everything problematic when it is not problematic. So, there's a fine line between um, being too sensitive. Why are you annoyed? It's a fine line between people being too sensitive. Right, right, exactly. It's like, and then it's like, I mean, like for instance, let's just be real. Um, No one is. No one is. We're talking about when people call things cultural appropriation when it really isn't. Like for instance, let's just talk about the big ones, the Jenners and the Kardashians. Like for instance, when they put some box braids in their hair and then all of a sudden it was so cool and it was so stylish and things like that, that is cultural appropriation at its finest. Because they are quick to, and it's not even on their fault. Here's what I'm going to say. It's not their fault that they put those things in their head. It's the fault of the media that acts like the shit never existed until someone white does it. It's one, we're not saying that, yes, they saw something and they liked it. That's not saying that they shouldn't be able to put in box braids if they want to. But when the media comes back and like, it's just like this new cutting edge thing, like, right, with Bo Derek and all this stuff, it's like, no, honey, y'all didn't just find this, just didn't just appear because y'all put it on your heads. We've been doing this we've been doing this. We've been doing this. So that's when the cultural appropriation is problematic, and that's on any culture. It's like when all of a sudden the mainstream culture media finds it and acts like, because now the majority is doing it, or they found somebody that they celebrity. Oh my god, do you see this? Like I saw something, and a lot of it has to do with hair now. Who is Bo Derek? Oh, you're so young. Bo Derek is the first one, and look up a movie called 10. It's from the 70s, and she had cornrows in her hair. Right. And the bonnet. Oh my goodness. But I ain't mad at her because she found some damn fools to buy a satin bonnet for $300. But the interesting thing was how the media was acting like this was some kind of brand new fucking product when you can go into any beauty supply store and get one for $1. I ain't mad at her for doing it because these damn fools bought it. Right, right. Hipsters, right? The hipsters. So look it up, Red Velvet. It's a movie. She had braids in her. She had cornrows in her hair, and it was like, they exist. I was like, but my sister been putting them in my hair forever. So anyway, so that's when cultural appropriation is real. Ash, I didn't want to disturb you because I didn't know if you were sleeping for work, so I didn't want to bother you. That is when cultural appropriation is a problem. But when somebody uses their own culture, they might be commercializing it, but they are not appropriating it. Okay. Right. So oh Lord. Okay, this all came about for the people who just came in is that Milk Cosmetics is doing a Dios de los Muertos inspired collection of makeup. Well, okay. So, so the I was looking at a review of it or whatever. Hey, Lisa. And so I was like looking at this review. I mean, they was talking about it, and this girl goes in about this is cultural appropriation. And everybody's telling her, well, no, because the owner is Mexican American. She's first generation Mexican American. And this girl keeps going in on these people, like explain to them why it's cultural appropriation. And the Mexican people are like, it cannot be cultural appropriation if she is Mexican. They're like, but she's not from Mexico. So this is the girl's. Oh, that was the girl's contention. She's not from Mexico. So she is culturally appropriating it because she's Mexican American. It was hilarious. And the reason why she knows this is because she did a project on this and she talked to her Mexican neighbor. Uh, no, she's not. No, this is not a person like a video. It was just a comment on something on IG that I saw. Right, right. That's the best part. She did a project on it and, she talked to her Mexican neighbor. You know, that's what she did. So she knows what she's talking. She's an expert on this subject matter. I was like, you know, you sounded real stupid right now. See, that's cultural appropriation. Here's the thing. I should have gone in there and gone, actually, what you're doing is cultural appropriation. What they're doing is commercializing their culture, which everybody does. Dios de los Muertos makes a lot of money. Come on. It's one of the most popular things. At least it's for real. They can't, you know, Mexicans don't like Cinco de Mayo. I'm like, okay. So everything, you know, I mean, and she was just like, and she was telling the Mexican people that they didn't know what they was talking about. Okay, well, y'all want to defend her because you like her, but you like this, but I'm telling you, it's cultural appropriation. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. So I have hit a rabbit hole, y'all, and this is a bad rabbit hole, but I'm gonna be okay because the shit costs too much. I have hit, right. So I have hit this rabbit hole of perfume videos that I've been watching. I gotta get out of them because there's some expensive ass perfume they talking about now. I'm like looking at, ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, I want to check that out. And then I started looking at the price. I said, bitch, you better back the fuck up. You better back up because you ain't got coins like that. I don't know where these people making their money, but I ain't got the coins like that. I ain't got the coins for the $300 bottles of perfume. I ain't got the coins. I ain't got the coins for the $200 bottles of perfume. I'll be doing good to scrape up the hundred and something. I mean, no, I was gonna go and smell the shit. That's the problem, Jenny. I was gonna go smell it. I was like, you know, I live in Chicago. I got a Neiman. I got a Nordstrom's. I can go smell this shit. I was like, and like I said, baby, I had to back that shit up. But see, like I was saying, is that the thing for me is I don't want those big bottles. Honestly, I don't need a big bottle of. Hey, Kate. Hey, Kate. Um, yes, honey. Kate, I was gonna talk to you about that. I was going to contact you. Kate, you up? How are you feeling, love? I saw you were talking about how many more treatments do you have? Hi, sugar, living my best life. Look at everybody up. Look at us up like idiots. Okay. So, um, so, ouch. Oh, yeah. Three treatments. Yay! All right. I hope I'm everything's going well. That's awesome. Um, so Kate, um, see, okay. Well, okay, let me tell you this, Red Velvet. La Mer is not made for you. La Mer is for older people. La Mer is for people with more mature skin. So it's not going to do a lot for you. I think you youngins, y'all got to understand, y'all don't need all this shit. I see you in the know. Okay, okay. Um, you know, you need to you don't need what Lemire is putting out there. And that's what a lot of you younger people need to get. A lot of this stuff is made for mature skin. So what it's going to do, you don't need done to your skin because your skin is all right. Right. I'm sure it felt soft, but it didn't do anything because what it's there to do, you already have in abundance. I'm just being real. You know, I'm just being honest with you. So, you know, you have it in abundance, so you're good. It's when you start hitting my age and shit, and then you need to start, you know, putting some shit on the skin to make it work, make it twerk, y'all. Okay. On a cheaper note, my coconut water facial mist by Palmer's Coconut Oil is love. I'm really liking it, especially since I paid $6.30 for it. It's got a decent pump too. Right? Yeah, yeah, Lemire and all that. Okay, but did y'all see? Okay, so Kate, I watched somebody's video. I don't know her name, but she was talking about these really, really, I ain't never heard of them. Um, it makes you break out. Oh, um, this is a coconut water facial mist. Le Labo is good now. I got to say Le Labo. I can do some Le Labo. I said I'm gonna do the $162 one though, so I can get the so that I can. Okay, so coconut oil will make you break out if you're putting it on your skin and leaving it on because it clogs the pores. No one should leave it on your skin. Coconut oil is meant to like cleanse your skin, rinse it off, or something like that. Everybody wants to put coconut oil, leave it on. It's not good for your skin. This is coconut water. You can get away with that. It's got coconut water in the mist. Let me see how much does it have. Yeah, see, this has water, aloe vera juice, coconut water. So it's got a lot of other stuff. Oh, okay, there you go. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense then. Well, you might have a slight allergy to it. I am itchy. Okay, so Kate, back to you. What is decanting and where the hell do I get this at? Because I was watching this video and she was doing she was talking about some stuff I ain't never heard of. And I was like, what? No, I know, right. If it is, I mean, I don't keep mine in sunlight and all that stuff. I mean, so mine will last forever. I got shit here that I done had. I've had my, this is like the longest one I have right now is my dot. Um, and I've had this stuff for about 6 years. Yeah, about 6 years. Um, so yeah, I mean, you can, but I don't want the big bottles. Hi, Dookie. Oh, okay. I don't I don't want the big bottles because you kind of you don't use them all of them. So I don't want to just have them all around. I do want to use them. So I figure like if I get a lot of smaller bottles, I have more to play with. Because you get bored with them and then they go away for a while. And then you're like, okay, now I want to go back to them. What is decant? Because she talked about you can get decants of things. And I was like, what is that? But I feel like this on a different part of this. If I'm going to buy something like that, I want the bottle. I just think they should make some smaller bottles. I got some itchy thing going on right now. I don't know what the hell is going on. All of a sudden, I'm overwhelmingly itchy. Oh, oh, okay. Okay. Okay, now I get it. So what do they decant it in? Oh, like they get a roller ball or something and put it in so you can have the, oh, hmm, interesting. So they'll buy the big bottle. Oh, I was interested because I was like, what does that mean? But okay, so you got the fragrance, but you ain't got the pretty bottle. So I get it if you just really want the fragrance. Because I've been hearing about Baccarat Rouge 540. I want to go smell it because I've been hearing about it. Spray bottles. Okay. Okay. Um, See, I knew you would know. That's why I was like, I gotta ask Kate about this whole thing. And then I saw where people would be selling their stuff because they bought it and didn't like it. But anyway, I was looking at now because I'm intrigued by Baccarat 540, Rouge 540. I've got to try this out because I'm in the mood to put on perfume, by the way. Oh, let me try this Tonka. Let's try Tonka 25. Yeah, I said I want to see what it smells like. So I'm gonna have to go. So one Saturday or maybe Sunday, because not as many people are out on Sunday. I could go out Sunday morning early. Ooh, that's what I could do. I could go out on Sunday morning when the stores first open up, and go to Neiman and just try some stuff out. Okay, so we're gonna try out this Tonka 25. I don't know if I like it though. It's kind of. I don't like necessarily a lot of unisex fragrances because they have to blend. I like shit to smell like a woman. I just really do. I like nice, sexy, heavy orientals. I want to smell like a sexy ass woman. That's what I want to smell like. I don't necessarily want to smell like something that a man could smell like. I know it might smell different on him, but I just don't want us going and buying the same damn perfume. You know what I'm saying? I want the shit that's for me. I'm a sexist. I'm not into the unisex. I mean, there's some, like, I never bought CK1. I'm like, I don't want to smell like some dude. It's unisex. Okay, when he can unisex that shit, because I'm not. You know, I want to smell like flowers, even with a little sweetness, a little vanilla. Even though I love amber, I love sandalwood, I love, some of the deeper, richer scents, but I need it to be balanced where it smells a little girly. See, this Tonka is a little too manly for me. It's a little too manly. I can't see myself wearing this. No, I can't see myself wearing this one. Now, Lane 25 smells good. Lane 20 that. Rose 31 is good too. Santal 33 is good. This is one of those clean scents that's kind of unisex. I could do this one. This is kind of good, but it still has a little masculine undertone to it, which would mean I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't wear this. It's cute, but I'm gonna have to put that on my no thank you list. No thank you. But yeah, I want to try that. I've never tried Killian Girl Gone Bad. Have you, Kate? I think I want to try. I keep hearing about Killian Girl Gone Bad. I'm like, oh, that sounds intriguing. Yeah, the Santal 33, it's a little hyped, and it does smell like laundry detergent. It's okay. Would I want it? No. Now the Lang, yes. The rose I do like, and I don't even like rose scents, but I like it. Yeah, I said I'm going in the wrong direction, y'all. I can't be doing this. This stuff is expensive. This stuff is expensive. And they're like, oh yes, and they're pulling out all these $300 bottles of perfume. Now, of course, you can accumulate this stuff, but of course, I ain't got no man at home. So this is my space. But anyway, so yeah, now I have to get out. I'm gonna have to dial back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some samples because that's what I've always done is gone to, I love a good Nordstrom sample. I'm gonna have to go to Nordstrom's, get a few samples, try a few things out. Oh, I've been known to go to them and get some free samples. Yeah. So the only thing I don't like about sometimes Nordstrom samples is when you go in, you gotta get it stamped or what, you gotta figure out, you gotta keep up with the names and keep them in the little bags you get it in so you can keep up with what samples you got. So yeah, that's the only thing that I, have problems with samples. It'll be like, what was this again? I forgot. Now, oh my goodness, speaking of Nordstrom's, that's why I like to order my stuff from Nordstrom, because then they give you you can get all these fragrances to try. This is Maurice Roussel Mousse Ravageur. This smells good. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I really, really like it. I think I did. I think I did. Yeah, this one smells good. Yes, that's how I smell the Lago. That's how I smell Rose 31. So but they have those little vials, whereas this at least is a spray. I paid $6 for a spray. Listen, until I could afford it, I'm gonna keep going to the Labo and picking up samples. I'm gonna get some more to try out some different fragrances, because I'm just be like, give me them $6 samples. I ain't got y'all money right now. Since I got the stores here, I'm waiting. But yeah, this smells really good. I was wearing this a few times. I gotta see how much this costs. I'm probably gonna be scared when I see it and be like, ah. I'm gonna be like all of my feelings. Does it have to cost? I mean, like Tom Ford. Tom Ford. I mean, yeah, and stuff. And I want to try. Hi, Lily. I want to try. What's the one that you have? Soleil. Is that it? I think that's the one you had in the gold, like the goldy bottle. That looks pretty to me. So So yeah, we're up in the middle of the fucking night. I should be asleep right now. Because you know everybody's going to be like, we want you to go live at the regular time. Because it's now what? Like, oh, it's like 4:30 in the morning. This is insane. Why are we up, y'all? Why are we up? Orchid so loud. That's what it is. I want to try that. That sounds pretty. So I don't know. I'm going to have to see. So I'm pulling myself out of the perfume rabbit hole because that's an expensive rabbit hole. Kate, I commend you for your part for them damn perfumes because them things is expensive. They are expensive. Expensive. Honey, 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 they are expensive. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't even see you come in, V. How are you? Okay. So I'm pulling myself out that rabbit hole. Sort of. I am making my list though of stuff I want to try out because I've been like, now that I've watched a few, you know, that algorithm. I know Ulta sells Tom Ford, but they don't sell the really good stuff. They sell like the basic Tom Ford. They sell like Black Orchid. I don't want Black Orchid. Black Orchid don't smell that good to me. I don't like. They don't really have. I'm gonna have to see what other ones they have because I was like, that's like who did I see? Like Beautylish has Joe Malone, but they don't have all the fragrances. They have like a few fragrances. Like I want mimosa and cardamom. They don't have that. Anything worth buying at Marshalls? Well, it depends on what you can find at Marshalls. Marshalls be having some good fragrances though. You know, the more mid-priced ones. You know, you just gotta see. I'm gonna tell you who you should be looking at is fragrancenet.com, Jenny, if you're really looking for inexpensive fragrances. Um, they have good prices and they always got 30% off. That's where I've been buying from. I like fragrance.net because they have a really good, you know, selection. Okay, you trying to come in. What's what you trying to do right here? What are you trying to do right here? No, ma'am, we're gonna like spread you around. You wrinkle you. You wrinkle you. We're not playing with you. We're not playing with you. I just had a whole conversation with this wrinkle. CCO? Who is CCO? I'm gonna have to go on there. I shall have to check them out. Okay, have y'all seen now there's a couple more apps that are coming for Afterpay, but Afterpay ain't playing. Did you see the Clay that I put up? Clay to Pole now is on Afterpay. Laura Mercier is now on Afterpay. Who else did I see on that? Shiseido is on Afterpay. Shiseido is on Afterpay. Oh, CC. Okay, yes, I've been on there before. Okay. Okay, I have to check them out. I will have to check them out. Shiseido is now on Afterpay. Yeah. Fenty's on Afterpay. Who else did I see? Milani's on there. It's a Afterpay ain't pay. Afterpay is not playing with folks. No. So yeah, they're on Afterpay. Who else is on Afterpay that I saw a new one? Because I was like, oh shit. Um, oh, somebody else. Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder is on there too. So yeah, yeah. Afterpay is like we are the big guns in this. Because there's some other ones like Klarna and Sezzle, and I'm like, okay, y'all, I can't be doing. I can't be doing everybody, so I have to like right. It's too much. It really is, which means that we have to be very mindful of them and give ourselves a budget that we can do. You know, the thing is, like for me, for outside, when my budget is kind of high on Afterpay, because I bought shoes or something, you know, because like I bought, which I got to return a pair. If I buy some like DSW have a sale, I'll go get something. Forever 21, I'll buy some tops or something. So then usually my Afterpay is a little bit higher because those are little higher purchases. But yeah, it can be, I predict, um, I predict that we are going to see an influx before Christmas starts, before the Christmas season starts. There's going to be a huge influx of Afterpay, of brands on Afterpay, because they want to make that Christmas money. So I predict, promise you, I predict we're going to see a whole lot more coming on in the next few weeks. They are going to be dropping onto their dropping, I promise you. Because they got to get that money. And you're more apt to like buy out more because you're making these smaller payments. You ain't gotta give them $200 right now. You can give them $50, or you could get, you know what I'm saying. So people are going to be, so there's going to be a lot of companies on there. So let's see, because when I saw Shiseido, I was like, shut your mouth. And when I saw Shiseido and Clay de Pole, I said, oh, this just getting serious, y'all. This getting serious. So isn't Sicily on there already? If they not, I bet you Sicily gonna be on there. I bet you Sicily is gonna be, or La Mer, or both. Because now that the luxury brands are coming on there, I'm thinking who else? Who's gonna come on there now? When I saw Estee Lauder and I saw Shiseido and all them, so, and Laura Mercier, okay, Giorgio Armani's gonna be on there. Armani's gonna, Marc Jacobs. If Marc Jacobs Beauty hits that, the folks is gonna lose their mind. Don't let Tom Ford hit there. Do not. Bobby Brown. Yup, Lily. I'm thinking Bobby Brown might be next because that's such a, just she's more of a makeup brand, so that would be easier. Like Tom Ford and all of them have, so are, that's a subsidiary of the major of the brand. So I don't know if they'll be able to if they'll get on them really, because, or maybe they can just put Marc Jacobs Beauty or Tom Ford Beauty. Who knows? But Bobby Brown, definitely, I can see her going on there. She better. She don't push it on. She better. She better. Definitely. I could see because Tasha, um I mean, like, we know Hourglass is on there now. So yeah, all the brands like that, Bite Beauty's gonna have to hit there. It's gonna be a lot of brands. Well, you know what's happening, that's why they're killing the stores. This is the problem, they are killing the stores. Hi, Blue Ivy. Is that with so much of this happening, well, you know what, you have to remember this though. These are the major brands. These are the brands themselves. And there are people who are not going to shop online. The thing is like, and I don't know, is this true, Kate, because you work there? Oh yeah, it's been 1,200. Diamond is 1,200. Platinum is 450. Because remember, platinum was 450. So right. Tatcha needs to be on there. And you know what I want on there? I want youth for the people. Because Glow Recipe, I think, is already on there. I think Glow Recipe is already on there. So I think Tatcha, I think I would love youth to the people to get on there because I want to try them, but I want to pay all that right now. And when Ulta gets on there, Ulta is going to kill Sephora with Afterpay. But see, this is interesting to me because Sephora of Australia is on Afterpay. So I don't know why Sephora here didn't get on there. I was expecting to see them on there. But if Ulta hits Afterpay, they gonna kill Sephora. They are like, oh, we coming for you. We coming for you. If you buy, right. Well, that's the thing. There's a give and a take. I mean, I'm still Diamond. But there's certain things that you would still buy from Ulta anyway. You know what I'm saying? For me, like, I'm always going to, you tend to buy more drugstore things from Ulta. You can buy your hair care, so I am more so going to buy direct from the brands, but that I only buy direct from the brands when they're on sale because that's when it's worth it. If I'm not getting the deal, I'll go to Ulta. But if I'm getting the deal, I'm going to the brand. And that's just the way it is. Makeup Forever need to get on there too. I'm just like, I'm mad that they ain't on there now because I got a friends and family. Me too. Yeah. Well, but see, Ulta has a certain, you know, branding, because people go to Sephora because it feels like they're going to the higher end. I mean, let's think about it. When we started going to Sephora, it was about, oh, I'm going to Sephora, I'm going to get me some, Kat Von D or some, we're going to get our nice little higher end makeup. And it was all makeup as opposed to going to Macy's or Nordstrom's or something like that. And it was just like this beautiful place. And now with so many people buying makeup and also coming so hard at them, and we are now becoming more savvy consumers, you still have the people though who love Sephora. I mean, like real talk. Yeah, them perks are too stupid. Um, but you have people who just love Sephora. And Sephora hauls people watch because people like Sephora. So it is amazing to me though, because I'm like, once I understood Ulta's perks reward program, I'm like, oh, okay. Because the thing about Ulta is they give a lot of points, but they don't really explain them to you. You have to figure it out. So like because Ulta's good for you. You want to use your points, when you're in your store, because they're trying to make sure people ain't stacking them points. And the regular consumer, if they don't understand how the Ulta points work and how you can really stack up and have a lot of money to spend, they're quick to say, oh, you got like $7. You want to use your points? And people are like, oh yeah, because I got this girl. These people went in there. I said when they left, I said, don't do that again. I said they want you to use. I was like, you want to save your points to at least 1,000, because at 1,000 points you got $50. She was like, really? And they have enough people who are not like us, who be like watching the multipliers and watching it and stacking and stacking and stacking. So the average consumer is not using Ulta the way we do. Oh yeah, yeah. They take that $3 part. They be like, sure, I'll take $3 off. I'll be like, girl, you are really messing up. Oh, I got this on way too tight. Don't you hate when you put your scarf on too tight? I'm like trying to figure out why am I feeling a little lightheaded? Because your damn scarf is too tight, Louise. Oh, I'm not trying to squeeze my brains out. Whew. Okay, because I was about to be like, okay, I got to get off of here. Hey, I'm going to get off though at 5 a.m. I'm going to sleep a little bit longer because I got to, B has to go to work. Hey, Joshua, how are you? Whew. I was starting to get this ringing and I was like, what is going on? And then it occurred to me, your scarf's a little tight right here on your head. How about you not trying to squeeze your brains out? I'm just, I don't know. I'm like, okay. I don't know. I'm like not feeling the holiday. It's like, okay. But I do know I gotta what was I looking at? I was looking at something for B for Christmas. I gotta buy her something. Good night. Good go to sleep, Jenny. Go to sleep. Night night. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, hey, it's okay. Like, I don't know. I'm just having like I've been seeing the gift sets. Mm-hmm. Right. I'm not like overly impressed. But one thing, it irritates me that the holiday shit starts coming out in September. So I'm a kind of a little irritated with that. So I'm like, whatever. So y'all just gonna do us like that. Y'all just gonna do us like that. I have seen the elf. I haven't. I've looked at it. I haven't though. Um, Like for instance, I don't want any more new palettes except for those melt ones. Um, I saw a few things that I like. But am I like, oh my goodness, I want to spend some money? Yeah, I'm like, Joshua, have you seen that melt one? I want that deep, dark palette. That damn thing is gorgeous. Oh my God. So I do want that. But yeah, I'm just like, I mean, okay, let's just be real. Mac Holiday. I don't understand how people get excited about Mac Holiday. It's the same shit in new pack and repack in different packaging every year. Let's put a palette. Let's do individuals this year. It's the same shit. Goodness. I'm just like over it. Too Faced. Too Faced puts out those like multi-level multi-level McMansion gingerbready housey things every year. Um, yeah. I'm kind of liking, I've been using the Pericone MD. It's a little bit cheaper. Results are about the same. So I might be sticking with this one. Um, so I'm like, whatever. Then what else? I mean, I'm just like, and now I will say there's a couple of things I want from some indie brands because I am, right. Right, the gingerbread McMansions, you know what I'm talking about. And then Tarte comes out with some little like, Tarte does it's like a Rubik's Cube kind of vibe of things, it's got like lines and then it folds out. They do shit like that. I'm like, I'll be like, whatever. Whatever. So and Anastasia, what's up with the glitter? And let's just be real. Glitter is a really cheap thing to produce. You throw it in the thing, you throw it in a little thing, and then you got glitter. Oh, okay, we're gonna do some glitter. I'm like, what the hell? No, I mean they're not interesting. ColourPop is coming out with another one. Don't worry, don't get excited. They're gonna have about four more releases before the end of this year. Right. Right. I mean, Too Faced does this shit every time. Every year they do a gingerbread McMansion. And it's like, and then you pull it out, it's like, stop it for God's sake. Or they do like the book kind, and it's just terrible. It's like you look at it and it looks just ridiculous. When you look at the colors in there, you be like, what are you doing? So then they do the book ones, and you open up the book, and then it's got this horrible eyeshadows that look like they should be from Claire's or Forever 21 or Hot Topic or something, and some little bitty pans of blush, and just looking Hot Topic it. Just throw that shit in Hot Topic. Rebrand it, throw it in Hot Topics, they'll buy that shit. But come on now, the price you asking for stuff, at least give us something that we want. But okay, but let's be honest. That gingerbread spice was very popular. So we got extra spicy this year, right? So let's just talk about the iteration. Let's talk about the iteration they're gonna do next year, because I promise you, they're gonna have a gingerbread spice, another one. Because Too Faced is good with beating a dead horse. Too Faced will beat a dead horse till it's dust. Look at all the chocolate palettes. I'm just saying. Look at, when they get into the peaches and they went peach crazy. They're gonna beat this gingerbread spice to death. It's gonna be no, it's gonna be they're gonna keep it with gingerbread, but they gonna call it, so we got gingerbread, we got extra spicy, they gonna call it, mild spicy, and it's gonna be lighter colors. It's gonna be little spice, gingerbread little spice. It's gonna be, I'm telling you, it's gonna be some bullshit. It's gonna be some stuff that you can be like, okay, oh right. I mean, they beat that dead horse until it is dust. Oh, and now let's talk about Urban Decay. International spice. Right, they're gonna have look. They're gonna have ginger spice. They're gonna have cinnamon spice. They're gonna break down the spices in gingerbread in a minute. That's what they're gonna do. Here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna have little mini ones. They're gonna have gingerbread. They're gonna have the spice ones. They're gonna have ginger spice. They're gonna have cinnamon spice. They're gonna have it would be, I wouldn't be surprised. Cardamom, right? They just gonna have nutmeg. They're gonna have a little clove spice. You know, it's gonna be all bright. I don't know how they're gonna make that work. They're gonna make it because they like brown anyway, so it's gonna work. Um, Urban Decay. Now let's talk about what Urban Decay does. Urban Decay beats a dead horse too. Now we understand that their Naked series is the Naked series, right? Right? It's the Naked series, which is fine. That's fine. But what have you noticed what they do? Old Spice, that's a good one. That's a good one, Sarah. Um, what they do is like they'll do like Born to Run. And have you seen they're doing mini run palettes? That's what Urban Decay does. Urban Decay will see, oh, this is kind of popular. So we're going to make mini palettes of it. We're going to make minis of it. Now, I think the least they heard, because my dumb ass got the damn Naked Heat mini. I ain't going to lie, I haven't. And it was like, but it looks exactly like, that one was a screw up. I think they did one for Naked Cherry. Now the Born to Run has about 4 or 5 or 6 of them, because I saw where they have some new ones coming out. One of them is kind of cute though, and it's not. I think they learned their lesson. If you're going to do a mini palette, don't repeat the shades that are in the main palette. Make it a companion, right? Make it a companion. Oh my God, Pat McGrath. Listen, I have the mini heat and I should have never bought it. But the Born to Run ones are kind of cute because they are iterations of it, and they're not repeating the same colors. It's like they have a greener one coming out that's kind of cute. So anyway, let's talk Pat McGrath. I'm sorry, I just cannot. I know everybody loves Pat, but I'm here to say that I'm just not feeling her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need more balance in a palette, and every palette's got browns or blacks in them. Come on, $125, and every time I pick up a palette, I'm gonna get a black out of it. Come on now. No, I'm not. No, or I'm brown in it. No, no, no. I can't do it. I can't do it. The quads look cute, and I can see, I can see them, for like, oh, okay, because I will pull out sometimes. Now here's my problem with the quads though. I have to be real with myself. I know who I am as a makeup user, and I have been like, my thing with that is, am I really going to pull that out and use those in conjunction with something else? Because I'm not just going to wear all this pink shimmer, because the Ritualistic Rose is gorgeous. But am I, so I have to look at myself as a consumer. If it's all matte, if it's all shimmers, I'm really going to pull it out. I'm really going to pull it out. And that's just being honest. And I think a lot of people need to really think that through before they spend that $65. Because are you really that type of person who goes, oh, I know me, I usually just want to pull out a palette. Now, yes, I will pull out maybe something if I need a dark brown or black, because I don't want every damn palette to have dark brown or black. I got enough of them. So maybe that's all, but it's very rare that I'm going to go, oh, let me pull this out, especially when it comes to pink. Lord knows I have enough pink in my life. So that's why, and like everybody's dying over that Tom Ford because he's got that green in there. And I'm like, okay, y'all need to go look at Juvia's place because the Deuce has a really beautiful green. She's got some greens that rival his. So you can buy you can buy 4, 5 Juvia's Place palettes and find that green you looking for that $88 quad. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. But if you want to buy the $88 quad, go ahead. But and quads work for people who, I'm not trying to knock on anybody because I like a good quad, but quads work for people who just really need to have, they basically gonna need that one look. You know what I'm saying? A quad is really good for somebody who's really not into makeup but wants to have makeup for those occasions when they put it on. And a quad works because you really don't have to think about it. If it's a well done quad, it's gonna give you everything you need. You're gonna just pull it on, because really a quad person is only gonna use 2 colors, maybe 3 at the most, because they're gonna, they're gonna put, if they know anything, they're gonna put something up here, they can put something in the corner, and they're gonna put something on the lid. That is what they're gonna do. But most of them ain't gonna do all that. They're gonna put on their lid color, they're gonna put something on the top of that and blend it. Well, see, you talking about a kit. That you talking about a kit though. See, that's different. Yes, in your kit that makes sense, because you're talking about you doing stuff like that. That makes sense. But I'm saying like the average person, how often are they going to, do all that? And a lot of people do singles. They put, pat it on and keep it moving. Put it on and keep it moving. So quads do work. I get it for those type of people, but a lot of us quads are like, oh, that's cute. Even though I do like a good quad, but it's got to be a good quad. I need 2 mattes. I'm gonna need 2 mattes. You can do 3 mattes in a shimmer, but if you want 2 shimmers, I need 2 mattes. I need at least a balance or more, because really a good look needs a lot. The mattes are what build up and make impress. The shimmers are the pops. And so people get excited about the shimmers, but really, how many people can really pull off a shimmer look? I mean, just to be real. How many people can really pull off a full shimmer look? That's what I'm saying. That's the brand. People like Sephora, so they can have that black and white bag. They can be like, I've been to Sephora. I've been to Sephora. That's why they make the money, because you have those consumers. Now the difference is that Ulta's killing it based on the fact that they have both brands. Okay, see you, Lisa. They have both brands. It's 5 o'clock. Oh shit, I gotta go sleep in a minute. Okay, they have both brands, and that's how Ulta kills it. But that's why Ulta now is bringing in more prestige brands, because I think they're starting to lose it on that side, and 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 that's why Sephora is going to try to fix this point system. It's going, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see how Sephora rebrands their point system and what they do. Are they going to start doing multipliers like Ulta? It'll be interesting to see if they do, because if they do, watch what Ulta do. Ulta ain't gonna play with them. If Sephora starts doing points like Ulta, similar to Ulta, I promise you, Ulta is going to be doing multipliers all the damn time. They're gonna be doing it all the damn time, because they know people like us, that's gonna make us buy more. Other people, they're not even gonna notice that they're doing that. And if they do, they're not gonna be holding points like till they have like 4,000 points. They're gonna spend them, so it don't matter. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. I'm trying to hold on to some points. It's not working. Every time I want to hold on to some points, I get broke, and then I want to buy something, and I'm like in that mood, and to send me a coupon or something, I'll be like, fuck it, I'm buying it. Oh, it's gonna be great for us. Yeah, and if the consumers are smart, will work. I mean, because look, Sephora is now advertising more sales than they ever have. Sephora never advertised sales. Now Sephora is just giving out sales all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Sephora, like, you know, now we got Pat McGrath at half price and everything. Sephora is really trying because they like, okay, because remember for a long time, Sephora didn't even mention that they had sales. Sephora would have their shit on sale and you had to go search for the sales section. I know because I used to be like, where's the sale? Because for a long time, even on the app, you couldn't find sale. They didn't even have it on the main menu. You had to search sale for the sales to come up. They never mentioned when stuff was on sale. They never did that. Now they're doing that. Why? Because they've been getting killed. And then it's not just Ulta, but Macy's is killing them too because Macy's is forever putting some shit on sale. They be like, okay, let's put some shit on sale. Right, you're right. They had the daily wow, not the weekly, but the daily. That's what I'm saying. Sephora's like, Sephora is saying we losing money, y'all. We got to start. We have to start advertising because remember, for a long time, Sephora wasn't that place where you went to get something on sale. Sephora was that place where you went to get something and you were gonna pay full price. So now they're like, oh, but that's not working well. We need to tell these people we got some shit on sale. And now it's happening. Okay, y'all, it is 5 a.m. I need to go to sleep for a few minutes because I gotta drive Bianca to work at 6:30. So let me get a little sleep, just a little, before I have to take her to work. All right, y'all. It was great talking to y'all in the morning. I'll probably come back on later on once I take a nap, get a little sleep. All right, talk to you all later. Have a good morning.